You know what's really cool? Night vision kit. You know what else is really cool? Shooting with night vision kit. You know what you don't get to do very much? Compete in the dark with a night vision kit, and that is what we are solving today. Today, I am very excited to announce Midnight Brutality 2023, the latest in the InRange Brutality match series, this time being done in collaboration with the One Shepherd Leadership Institute, the Echo Valley Training Center, and, well, myself, for March of 2023. 6 stages of all in the dark match, specifically made for night vision, thermal scopes, and if you're not quite up for that, then weapon-mounted white lights. All right, let's turn the lights on and talk some details here. I'm really excited about this match, so if it's not already obvious. So we'll start with divisions. There will be 4 different equipment divisions, and they're based on your vision equipment, not on your firearm. So all the specific exact details are available in the match rules, which are in the registration link down below, but the gist of it is that division number 1 is light fighter, a funny play on words because this is for people who are using weapon-mounted or handheld white lights. Essentially, you can emit white light radiation. Number 2 is infantry, and that is for active infrared. So if you're using a laser, for example, or a handheld or weapon-mounted infrared flashlight, that is infantry. Number 3 is night fighter, and that is for passive infrared only. So no lasers, no emitting of white light or infrared radiation. And number 4 is hunter, and that is for people using thermal equipment. And that also prohibits the emission of white or infrared light. So passive night vision and thermal. As for the firearms, all the divisions are exactly the same. This is a single rifle match. You can use a rifle or a pistol caliber carbine. Caliber can be anything that is minimum center fire and up to a power factor of 350. Power factor, if you don't know, is bullet weight in grains times velocity in feet per second divided by 1,000. And essentially this means you can use anything suppressed or up to 300 blackout / 7.62 by 39 intermediate cartridges unsuppressed. A suppressor is certainly really cool for this sort of match, but is not required. Okay, what are the shooting stages actually going to be like? Well, there's going to be 6. You will shoot all 6 stages in one night. So the match will be held over the course of 2 nights so that we can run 2 sets of squads through. We have a total of 120 shooting spots open, so it'll be 6 squads of 10 people each night. Now, we've got some really cool stage designs already planned out. They're going to range everything from a maximum range of 200 to 250 meters to a minimum range of very close in a shoot house. We're going to have a Humvee available. We're going to be doing some shooting from a moving Humvee at night with night vision equipment, or lights if you're in light fighter. It's going to be pretty darn cool. This is a brutality style match. There will definitely be physical aspects to it as well, but our focus was on what can we do that is really going to exploit the unusual aspect of shooting at night, and what can we do that is going to challenge you to make sure that you have night fighting kit actually laid out properly. So there are definitely going to be elements of these stages that will challenge your gear layout, and if it's not good, you'll find out. There are a couple elements that I would like to make sure that you understand that we have taken into account when planning and structuring and organizing this match. And the first one is safety. Safety always has to be the paramount concern for a regular shooting match, and that's doubly so at night. Everything's harder at night. You can't see people. It's much easier for accidents to occur. So to make sure that that does not happen, there are going to be a few things that are a little different in this match than other matches that you have attended. And this is a good place for me to point out that if you have not attended competitive shooting events in the past, please don't sign up for this one. This is not a good first match for someone. This is for people who have competition shooting experience, who understand the logistics and the issues of simply shooting on the clock under stress of competition. Not a good match for your first match. Anyway, unlike most matches, when you are not shooting, you will be restricted to a limited area where you will be essentially babysat by a squad RO. We're going to have 3 to 4 range officers per squad. Shooters will not be involved in doing any target reset, any target maintenance. Shooters are strictly prohibited from being on the shooting line while another competitor is shooting. We want you all in a place where we can keep track of you. Everyone's going to be wearing glow sticks, just not enough that it will actually cause problems for night vision devices, but we need to be able to see everyone, and we will be able to see everyone. As part of this, unfortunately, that means no, your buddy can't film you while you're actually shooting the match. We encourage people to film their runs, but it has to be done with a camera that is mounted on you or on your firearm. The match is being held over the course of 2 nights. It will be March 10 to 11, that's Friday night into Saturday of 2023, and March 11 into 12, that's Saturday night into Sunday. The award ceremony will be held Sunday morning after the sun comes up. We will also have a prize drawing that morning. For travel, this is being held at the Echo Valley Training Center outside of Winchester, Virginia. This is the same location that hosted Woodland Brutality earlier this year, so if you're familiar with it from that, it's the same location. And well, let's see. It will be cold. Temperatures are expected to be in the 20s and 30s at night with highs of 40s during the day. So you will want to wear warm clothes because you will be outside all night in the literal freezing cold. There is camping available there if you want to do it. Alternatively, for lodging, look to Winchester, West Virginia and areas about thereabouts. For people who are deciding to fly in, it is highly recommended that you fly through Dulles International Airport. That airport is located in Virginia. Yes, it says Dulles. It is not actually in Washington, D.C. You do not have to deal with the gun control laws of Washington, D.C. You only have to deal with airline regulations, which if you're flying with firearms, you should be aware of already, and Virginia's laws, which are not really a problem for an event like this. So fly into Dulles. That's the closest major airport from which you can drive down. Oh, and cost. There is no way to sugarcoat this. It is an expensive match. The entry fee is $500. So we have a registration set up on PracticeScore. There's a link in the description text below that you can check out if you're interested. Oh, and unlike regular match sign-up on PracticeScore, you will not be able to choose your own squads for Midnight Brutality. And that is because we are going to be squadding everyone according to equipment division, and we're not sure exactly how many squads need to be on what divisions until we see what people are signing up for. So when you sign up, in the link, in the registration link in the description text below, you will be asked what division you're in, and then once we have the match set up, we will squad you according to that. I think we're going to have a fantastic time. I think this is the sort of competitive environment that you just can't find anywhere else, between the ethos of the brutality matches and the fact that we're doing it at night. There are nighttime matches that are held by some clubs, but they are typically like sort of more dusk matches held with a bunch of lights and light pollution, and we're going to be strictly segregating squads from each other's potential light pollution, so you'll get the authentic experience. Some of this will be out in moonlight, some of this will be under tree cover. You're going to find out if your night vision setup actually works well or if it doesn't. Anyway, hopefully I will see a whole bunch of you guys there. Thanks for watching.